You guys learn anything? What did you learn in conducting? Give me a couple things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we can talk later. What else?
Good question. How much time it takes to prepare a piece?
To what?
To prepare a piece, it takes a long time.
Long time. Yes. Oh, you weren't going to say anything. Yes. Unclear. You know, it's funny. What did I tell you guys weeks ago? That like sometimes if my energy's not going here, maybe just stay where you are because maybe we need to like pull on this a little bit to connect it to this. But like sometimes if you're going faster and everyone else reads that, then they're already a little faster and everything just kind of stays like this instead of like coming back. You know. I've also learned from people in orchestras. You know, they always say you're so clear. I'm like, thank you. That's the point. Like musical, you know, musicality, clarity. But that some people that they slay with, it's like this is the start. What was that? A string? You okay? Okay. But like this, you know, this is where you start. And so a lot of times the orchestra just takes over, right? That's the power of the orchestra. But I think it's funny. People are always negative about conductors that are that way. But you look at the old guard and you think, why does the orchestra sound so good? Because the orchestra is made up of really good people. But also because maybe that person in rehearsal, what you don't see is they're the fine tuning of like this flat, this sharp, this more, all those kinds of things. So it's like the secret ingredient. So that's great. Sometimes you need to be unclear. What about in leadership? What did you learn? What? It gets you everywhere in life. My mom taught me when I was a little boy. She said, "Be nice to everyone, make friends with everyone, and it doesn't matter." I've seen people like say, "Oh, that's the janitorial staff. I don't need to know them." Really? Do you know what I did in high school? They all knew me by name. So if I needed to get into a room to have a mini rehearsal after school, we'll unlock that for you. We got you. Now I didn't become friends with them for that, but I knew their dog's name and how old their son was, right? Those things are personal. Knowing what other people are passionate about and care about. That's really good. Talk to people. But here's my little add-on to that. Listen to people. I don't think we listen. We work on this every week we're together. I don't think we listen in the best way sometimes. I'm guilty of this. You're talking to me and I'm thinking of 3 other things I want to tell you about because I forgot last week and the week before. And I have to almost like harness myself and say, listen to what they say, let them finish, and then go, right? But we listen when we're playing, right? We just don't do it in conversation. Good. What else did you learn in leadership? Ian, what'd you learn?
Me?
Yeah.
I learned that it's important to just like get music out there in the community, like with your friends, just like form, just like if you like playing, just play with your friends.
Play, play, play. Because you know what? If you enjoy it, I bet somebody else does, and somebody else, and somebody else, and somebody else. Then you have a brass quintet. Boom. String quartet. Done. Sextet, septet, whatever. Done. Right? Harp ensemble. Pick up the phone. Who doesn't want to be in a harp ensemble? Fun. Great. What about the games? What did you play? I don't know that one. Jenga? Did you do Jenga? What? Okay. Let's go back to the storm. And I'm thinking, I want to do Alborada again before dinner. Some of it. I want to do the storm, and I want to do some Debussy. Guys, 1 second. Those of you that don't play on Debussy, you know who you are. Does anyone in your group have an iPad where you could pull up the score and follow along? I think it's important. Yeah, good. I want you to stay with us because it's really hard. I almost said something I shouldn't. It's really hard. Full stop. Storm. Here we go. Oh, you're fine. Let's talk through this. We'll come back to the beginning. Let's go to the Allegro. Clarinet, bassoon, viola, cello. You guys play together. Okay, Allegro. Allegro. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
I think so.
Make it sound like that. The C sharp is flat. Yep. 1, 2, 3. What do we do when there's a separate quarter, and why? We're popping it out because it's separate and because it's higher. That doesn't necessarily mean it should be that way. That's just the way it is on the page. Ya dee de da dem ba dee dem ba. Yeah? Not ti bem. Here we go. Allegro again. Richard, just fantastic. Couldn't do it without you. 1, 2, 3. Connect. Ya. Tell what's going on, but I think one is a little too indulgent sometimes, but this we're just kind of throwing notes away instead of listening to them, because that's really what's the most important thing is ya dee dem da yum da 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 da. What happens when we create space? We rush, yeah. Good. Let's go B. It's trombones and trumpets, same thing. Don't just give bom 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 beam bom bom bom. It doesn't have to be short and punchy. Good. Bless you. B. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, E, up. Trombones, now I feel like we're squishing the eights. Don't squish them. B once more. And listen to one another. B, 1, 2, 3. We're rushing the 16ths. Do you feel it? C, please. C. C. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yeah. Now, I love what you're attempting to do in this. But then what happens is it sounds very crunchy and very brittle when you get there. Pianissimo just needs to be, dynamics are relative, right? So what you're playing before is here. Pianissimo can be here. It doesn't have to be this. Does that make sense? C. Bless you. We're allergic to this room. C. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2. Yes, 1, 2. That is fantastic. Yeah, Martin, a little more watching up here because I think trombones, it's not all their fault, right? That it's like if they want to move and timpani is behind them doing something else, then they feel like they can't move too much, especially if you don't adjust. Yeah. And Martin, I would probably say in this case, I can sign off on you trusting the trombones. If the trombones are moving, it's probably best for you to move with them. Yeah, trust them. Good. I noticed that when all of this comes in, I don't have measure numbers. This is before E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 horns, and then 3, 4 horn, and then trumpets, and then trombones add. So we need trumpets to be more so that the trombones add with you. Trumpets if you're less, and trombones come in trumpets. If you're here, but trombones come in here, then it's imbalanced, yeah? So you have to come in more, and then they join, and we crescendo. Let's go D, please. And then we'll yeah. D. 1, 2, 3. Trombones, I'll ask, and tubas, I'll ask that you kind of crescendo into that yam, ding, dum, then, ding, dum, bum. And if we push a little bit here, cellos on up to first, directional in your triplets, yam, da 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 da, yam. Yeah, does that make sense? Same thing, actually. 1, 2, 3, 5 before the end. Yam, da 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 da, yam, da 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 dum. Think of the triplet as a reaction to the downbeat. Ram, pa 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 pam, yam, da 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 dum, yam, dum, dum, then, ding, dum, bum. Does that make sense? So it's like this, and then boom. Good. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 before the end. 9 before the end. T, re, fa. Here we go. 1, 2, and. That's great. Dampen. Okay, good. Let's get a Ravel. Let's work from the back. Let's go 32. 32. Rehearsal 32. Violas and basses. Violas and basses. Shh. At 32, think tagaradim pagaradam pam pam pam. You're going to that third beat. Pagaradam pagaradam ta pam pam tagaradim tagaradam ta pam pam. Okay, 32. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's try this. I want you to try something. Keep the arco here. Tagaradim tagaradam tam. Pizzicato after the third beat. Can you try that? Tagaradim tagaradam tam pam pam. Try. 2, 3. Yeah, but you can't rush the second beat because you're nervous. That's why we were in the position we were in a bar ago. Okay? Tagaradim tagaradata pa pa. 1, 2, 3, and. Yeah, 32, everyone. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, boom. Second bar of 34. Bum, 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 bim, bum, 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 bim, bum. Actually, let's go 34. Make a big gliss. 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bagarabam. 1, 2, 3 to 4, 6. You're on the sixth one. 34. Let's see if we can go faster. Do this ending. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 8, ta, ta. Now let's go beginning. What did you say? 6, 7? 6, 7. Oh my.
Oh my god, do you remember like a lecture set though? Oh my god, he was like flipped to page 6, 7. You guys' favorite number?
No way.
No, it's
Oh.
yeah.
The leadership coach said, I'm the real 6, 7.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Direct quote.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone's just on that. Still don't know what that means. Okay. Harp should be very audible in this beginning, okay? Here we go. to take your pencil lightly now and mark in where the big beats are. Bum, 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 bum. Ravel is very smart, especially in this rhythm. There has to be a beat in which it aligns with the downbeat. Bum, 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 bing, bum, whatever it is, yeah? Can I just hear percussion at rehearsal 3? Boom, rum, bum, bum, yeah? Bum, 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 yeah? You can give a little nudge to the 8 if it helps you, training wheels. Here's rehearsal 3 for just percussion. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bum, bum. Yeah, it's 2 forward. Bum, bum, bum. You have to really keep it tight. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah? Rehearsal 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bum, 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 bum. More bass drum on that. Bum, bum, bum. Lead us into that. Here we go. Rehearsal 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we don't have castanets, do we? Okay. When they come in, 4th bar of 3, that's important. Good. That opening already sounds like today was not our first day with that. So that's good. It's very good. Be careful in bassoon. Yum, dum, bum, 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 bum. All that stuff. Make sure that that's really clear. Let's go beginning again. And I want you to be careful when we get into rehearsal 3. Yum, tagi de tam. That's already one beat, but it ties. Look, slow motion. Yum, tagi de tam. 1, 2, 3, 3. Pa, yum, tagi de tam. Does that make sense? So fast motion. Yum, tagi de tam. Ta, yum, tagi de tam. Team. Yeah? Good. It's great. Beginning. Oh, I love this piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Changes sooner. Fade away. Yeah, can we try it without percussion? Oops. Rehearsal 2. Rehearsal 2. Rehearsal 2. Yum tan tan in tan ta. Dim 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 dim. Yeah. Couple things to be careful of. First, violins. When we get to this moment before 1, where you're on the 6th beat there, they have 2 beats there. 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, beam. Does that make sense? So yan tan ta in tam pam 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 in te in pam pam. Yeah? Good. Let's go beginning. It's like a snowball. If you keep rolling it, it picks up a little more each time, right? That's the hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. try at 6. For now. Let's see if we can do that. At rehearsal 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. You know, my rule is if you can't play it slow, you can't play it fast. So, and you have to play it with the same intensity, even when it's slow. Yum, bum, 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 bing, bing, bum, bing, bum, bum. It just allows the pressure to release a little bit on. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. There's something I was gonna say. Horns. So it becomes stopped where? 2 before 6. Yes. Yeah. And I think what's nice about the stopped horn, if there is one nice thing, is that it allows us to hide in the weeds just a little bit, which I think is good, right? But we still have to have that ping. Good. Let's go rehearsal 6. Ellie, maybe try now. Ton, 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 ting, ton, 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 ton. Yeah. You work on it. It'll be fine. You can do anything. Here's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, boom. Okay, be careful there. What I love is that we know what's about to happen. It's like bam, right? We know where that is. But be sure. So basses have this bum bum. It was so good. Bum bum. So bum 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 bum. Somebody plays on every beat. Yeah. Good. Can we try 7? Myron, need more of that little bit into 7 because it connects to the oboe. Let's go back to 6 actually. 6. Can't we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, 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 Remember at 9 I go 1, 2, 3, 4, so that the next thing that happens is bar 5. Yeah, I need more bass cello on that downbeat. Even though it's pianissimo, we need something on that downbeat that marks. Here we are at bar 5. Connor, can you do one more time at 9? And even more espressivo. Why on the same note? I think it's almost like kind of caught in a cage a little bit, so really crescendo and it becomes more expressive. Good. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. That was it. Yes. about 13 is we have to hear the harps, which is crazy. It gets fortissimo, yeah, but bum, bum, bum. Good, Connor, fantastic, so good. Play around with this, but I think even at the first one at 9, don't breathe there. Carry. I think I even have it. Oh yeah, the BSO does that. So dam dee da dee da 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 dee dee da dee dam. You can do it in one breath, and then the others too. And then you can really plus long after 11 is great, and then you can really pick up with the triplets when it moves, and then the rallentando. And I have a breath mark. C12, 2 bars before 12, after that dotted quarter, you can take a breath there. But all the others are in one breath. Sounds really good. You guys remember when we did Rhapsody Espagnole? That kind of, the first movement, how it has this like sound that you feel like you're not in Georgia, you feel like you're somewhere else. This has that to me. It's so exotic. Boom, ching, boom, boom. Ching, 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 boom, boom, ching. Yeah? Beauty of Ravel. Good. Can we try, let's move on. Let's go 13. We kind of speed up 2 bars before 13 and then slows down again, yeah? 13, 2 and 3 and bum, 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 bum. Starts actually a little before the beat. 3 and da dee da beam. Yep. 13 again. Guys, remember when we talk about the repetition of a note, especially in espressivo, means there has to be more yearning. It feels like it's caught. Yum, zo, ya, da, dum. And then the change is important. 13. 1, 2, and bam, beam. Make sense? Be careful. Second violins, trumpets, and trombones at 15. Dam, team, tayaram, right? Tayaram, bam. I'll give you the end of 2 where you come in, but not early. Because there's a harmony shift. It needs to be with the harp. Can we go 14, please? 14. Here we go. Ready and percussion at 16. Toot 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 ta ta ta. Is it possible to play full dotted quarter. Bom, B, and not take a breath there, but just have a lift, the way he wrote it. 16, 2, 3. Yeah. Trombones, be careful. You still want to play the dotted quarter, not long. Can I hear strings there? 16. I want you to play into the rest with still giving the rest its time. Yum bigger dum, yum bigger dim, yum bigger dim, yeah. 16, 3. Yeah, but then you take them in early. 2 is a rest. Here, 2, 3, yum bigger dum, yum bigger dum. 17. Ding dong ding dong ding dong ding dong ding dong ding bam bam. Good. This is a great test because 3, 4, and 6, 8 have what in common? Yes, same amount of eighth notes. It's the division that's different, yes? So sometimes in my score, speaking of conducting a score study, I will write think and then I'll put the denomination of the note, right? So when I'm going into 6, 8, a lot of conductors are conducting and then they're just like 1, 2, 3, and it has no connection to what happens before. But if you're at 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? It's still the division. Yeah? How many of you use a metronome where you have a smaller beat going as you're thinking a larger beat? So like for instance, you're playing like something 4/4 and you hear 1 and 2 and 3 and ti, right? So it's that same kind of thing. It's just the division. So nothing happens between a bar before 17 and 17 other than it's just the change, which we need to hear in the harp. 17, second bar, and then into the third bar, right? The freneticism is baked in because it's truncated. This feels more free. Yum, yum, feels a little anxious. Good. Let's get into 16. Can we do this whole section at 12? 12. 12, 2, and One. This goes here, this goes here, that's one bar. This goes here, that's another bar. This goes here, this goes here, this goes here, that's another bar. Know where you are. Yes. Flutter tongue. Good. When we rush, it makes it harder than it is. And that's how we get ahead, especially in the winds. Don't rush those crazy moments. Clarinet. Second clarinet is the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth bar of 25, yeah? And it's actually off of the second eighth note. And then goes to the second beat. Yeah? More timpani always in the boom. You really give us that sense of arrival. 23. I have in my score still. Right? It's just still here and here, busy here. Okay? 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da, da, da. Wait. 2, 2, 2, 3, da, da. Guys, bar early. 23. 2, 3. Boom. Bop. Now. One, dude, it's early, Jason. It's off the second eighth note. I wasn't even to the downbeat yet. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Do you see that? You have to wait for the downbeat though. 23. Winds, be careful with clarinets. This D, D, T, that little slur there makes your life super difficult. If you need to fudge it or take that off, do that. 23, 2, 2, 2, 3, da, da, boom, pop, 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 one, pop, pop, da, di, one, da, 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 boom, da, da, da. 23, slow. 23, slow. A bassoon came in early. At 23, let's make sure this is right. 2 bars of 9/8, 2 bars of 6/8. Right? And then the woodwinds come in at some point. Trumpets are at the end of the bar where everyone else comes in before you. 23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, boom. Boom, bam, bam, boom, ba da da ba, ba, boom, bam, ba, boom, ba da 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 da. 1, da 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 da, boom, da da da, boom, da 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 da, boom, da da da, boom, bam, 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 boom, da 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 da, boom, da da da. 1, 2. Boom. Yeah. Makes sense? 23, a little faster. 23, 2, da, da, 3, da, da. Boom. 1, 2. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Just can't push. Dum, 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 ding, ding. Especially when we're going up close. Great. Let's go 28. How many bars in the crescendo? 4, and then 5 just stays at fortissimo, yeah? And finish the 6th, 8th note as if there's a downbeat that doesn't exist. Yan tan tan ti ta pam. Yeah? Resonant. 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, can we hear just that bar before the GP? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Okay, 30. Sede, look at this. 2 before 30 is just all time stops. 2 before 30. Im tariara, oh, maybe a little faster at the first part of the bar. Im tariara ta yim. 1 bar before 30, we're back in time. Everything comes to a halt in Sede, yeah? And then 30. Bam, ba 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 bam. You have to do something with the long note. Bam, ba 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 bam, bam. Bam, bam, bim, bam, 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 bam. Yeah, all those accents mean activity. 2 before 30. Can we have louder pizzicato in viola? Yeah, good. Here we go. Ready, and... Yeah, preferably on the second beat when I show boom and dislocate my shoulder. Not before or after. Okay, good. 2 before 30. Ready, and... Boom. 1, 2, 3. Ah, ba 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 bam bam. Bam bam bim bam 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 bim bam. And good. You know what this moment is at 32? It's the ending of a symphony when everything's like yeah, and then soft, and then yeah, and then soft, and then it's like oh no, we're building to the finish. We know this is the final stretch. Yeah. So what we need is pianissimo. Ignore it. Remember that economy of motion. Principal trombone, you have to blow us off stage, James. So yeah, that has to be really big. Good. Let's go 2 before 30 again. 2 before 30. Ready and. Good. I went here. This is here. But now you know. Second violins come in at 33, then you guys come in, yeah? Horns, it's really nice what you do when it's very punctual and it's pointed. bop, bop. Keep everything harnessed, and then the little crescendo you can go wild a little bit, yeah? Ba-ga-da-ding, ba-ga-da-dum, bop, bum, bum. It's like 2 characters. Now what has to happen in viola is right before 32, you can't finish the bar before 32 so fast that you jump into 32 before the rest of us, yeah? Ta-ga-da, im ta-ga-da, eat ta-ga-da, ba-ga-da-ding, ba-ga-da-da, bop. 31, please. Mark this to up, not piano. Yam da da di yim. Okay, here we go. 31. Just do it. 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I don't want them to come down in their dynamic, so you guys have to go up. And then it should be at the end. Good. Can we do this? Can I hear no strings? Just everyone else. 3 before 34. If anything, it needs to push faster. 3 before 34, no strings. Here we go. 2, 3, Here we go. 2, 3, Can I hear no gliss right now? The top note. Can I hear that? I'll give you 1, 2. Top note. More of this top. Ready and. Yeah. Now can I hear it with the gliss? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. I mean, yeah. One of the most exciting moments because we get to the end, and it's, you know what it feels like? Like you're walking in London or somewhere, and you step out in front of a bus, and it's like, meh. I mean, literally, that's kind of what it should be like. No, get out of the road. Yeah. Now, Isaac, I like what you're doing, but I wonder if you can do more of it. Yum, ba-ga-da-bum. Right? So it like actually goes to that thing. Almost like you fall down the stairs. Yum, ba-ga-da-bum, ba-ga-da-bum, ba-ga-da-bum. Same thing with us, yeah? It's almost like we trip a little bit. Can we have more direction at 34? More gliss from harps, louder in clarinets. It says piano, ignore that. It's like mezzo forte. Yum, bum. What we're not loving is the second eighth note that has a rest. We're playing into it. Bum, 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 bim, bum, 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 bim, bum, bim, bim, bum, bim, bum. Here before 35, we need yum, dum, dum, dim, dum, yum. Yeah, there should be direction. Can we go please 34, everyone? And then we'll move to Debussy. 34, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. So what I want you to do, let's see. We can talk assignments, but for right now, let's keep this what we have for right now. And I want you to practice this. Because I think this is something, if we work on now, it could be for third cycle. And it's a luxury. Can I just stop and say for a minute, It's a luxury that we are able to even do this season, something we've never been able to do before. And that's because of all of you and your hard work. So round of applause for everybody. The last 2 years it's been a mad dash to the finish, and we're lucky to even get to the end of what we're doing. And now we're already looking at third cycle, which I think is really great. Now the Hovhaness gives us a little bit of that, a little bit of time. Debussy is something that I'm going to be strategic about scheduling. Well, you guys tell me, would you rather come later to rehearsal or leave early? Those of you that don't play Debussy. Think about it and get back to me, okay? Because whatever happens, it's hard to start with Debussy because it requires, especially 10 a.m., so much of this. But we'll figure out how we do that so you're not just sitting around. And then Sibelius, we won't do today, but I added it to my playlist, so I need you to listen to it. A really good recording is Hilary Hahn's recording. The orchestra sounds good. She sounds incredible, obviously. But the orchestra sounds really good. So listen to that. You'll notice when you're looking over your Sibelius part, there are things that are in 6/4 that we might do in 4. Ya-da-deem, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, or in 6. So there will be rehearsal time where we have our pencils out and happily mark in what we're doing, okay? How many of you have played the accompaniment before for Sibelius? Yeah, so not too many. Yeah, really not many at all. So really study that one because it's tricky. And it's 17 minutes of kind of fasten your seatbelt. And it's the hardest for Andrew, but it's also very difficult for us. Alborada, I feel like we already are settling in. Like the middle section, thanks to the bassoon solos, thank you, Connor, just allows us to kind of chill. And then it gets really hard. Practice slowly. Pa-ga-da-dum. Don't worry about how many notes are there. Pa-ga-da-dum. Bum, bum. I used to tell my students this. What's all the whispering over here? Quiet. It's actually a good practice method to do wrong rhythm. Yeah? Ba-dum, 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 be-dum. Bam, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And then you put it together, right? So do that a couple times. You've heard that before. But I think another one is to actually separate things. Ba-ga-da-dim, ba-ga-da-dum. Pum, pum, pum. And then you start to kind of iron out those pauses because your brain gets this, and then it gets this, and then we start to merge them together. Does that make sense? So like a lot of violinists would be like, what is it? Bum, bum. That exercise where you go like, you know what I'm talking about? But there's that pause in between because you get there quickly, but then you go after you've already gotten there. It's that stuff, kind of shoring that up. And then actually, if you want to get creative in your sections, horns, trumpets, flutes, with all of the crazy stuff with the triplets, and try and figure out your own way educationally, I think that's a really good idea. So that you figure out how, if you have yum, da-ga-da-dum, dum, and you have da-ga-da-dum, da-ga-da-dum, you know what I mean? So that it sounds together. Use the crew you have on hand. Let's move on to Debussy. Those of you that don't play Debussy, pull up the score on an iPad or your phone, but don't scroll Instagram. Let's jump in the middle of Debussy. Yes. You should have Debussy in your folders. Did you have it last rehearsal we were in here?
The last rehearsal we didn't have everyone, so we just used.
Okay, so hold on. Library. Wait. Let me get this straight before I send this. You never got a part in your folder. Basses don't. Check one more time. Prélude to the Afternoon of a Faune. First stand, do you have anything for Debussy? You do. Basses, let's see. Need Debussy part past the first stand. Okay, it'll be on its way. How many of you guys are watching the show Pluribus? Any of you? You've seen a little bit of it? How many of you watch Breaking Bad? I never watched that, but it's the same director. I know everyone says to watch Breaking Bad. I won't give too much away, but it's kind of post-apocalyptic, and there's like this stuff to where some people don't get this virus, and they can call on the phone and they kind of deliver anything. And I kind of wish we had that. Like, you call this phone and they answer, "What do you need?" And you're like, "I want this for lunch from this restaurant, flown," and it's like there in like 3 seconds, right? So the bass parts will be on their way, not in 3 seconds. He'll bring one over. Okay, great. So in Debussy, let's go. Measure 55. 55. 55. Here we go. 3 and. That's where the horns are. Good. Can I hear just the winds at 54? 54. So it's your job to tank up and to prepare so that this can drop from the sky, right? Because before ta in ta ti ta tam pa pa ti da di. Okay. Right at 55. 55. Here we go. 3 and. Boom, ba-ya-dum. Watch here. Yeah, good. So we need more expression from oboe, also clarinet. There's so much time to feel that ya-dee-da-da-dee-da-da-dee. There's so much to do. In the horn, in clarinet, there are 2 characters at 71 that we're not doing. Ya-dim-fa-yim. Those are 2, yeah? And then 1 and da-yim-fa-yim. Now horns, be very careful when you have all of this business that starts at 63. Because you'll hear clarinets and flutes, dee-dum, 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 da-dum. Each one of their two slurs what you play. Peem, 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 peem. And you have to play it kind of legato but still flexible. Yeah? Can we put this together? What I would like is for when the winds have the melody for us to listen to them. And again, it's all kind of long and atmospheric, yeah? And then same thing when you have yadum, beedum, beedum, pedum, beedum. Listen to them. Yum, beem. Okay, good. 55. 55. 2 and 3 and. Long, long. Change early, then you give the secret away because the harmony changes. Don't do it. Just don't. Be patient. What I fear is that the way we're playing this, remember how we played the boulanger? We don't like light. We don't like, I think in this orchestra, we don't like light and connected because we feel as if we're having to fill the space with stuff and also slow, yeah? Actually, slow means that there's more time to do more. Yeah? Okay. When, please mark in your part a little squiggle over the third beat at 63. Ya di da da di da da pi im pa pi pam ti dum ti dum. Yeah? A little bit of time. Good. Can we go 62, please? Keep this long. The dot is an urgency marking, it's not a short marking. 62, 2 and 3 and. Already makes more sense. And then now that you know in the tune, we can also lend a little bit of your yadum, beating, 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 beating. What is so tricky about this section? There's several things, but one in particular. What feels so unsettling? What's settled in this? Let me ask that. What?
The key signature.
The tune. Tam ti te pi ma. What's not settled? B b b b b. It's like someone in a cartoon saying, "They love me not." Yeah, it's so unsettled. This is so sure of itself. Yeah, this is not. But we have to be sure so that it's not like a boat. We're gonna get seasick. Yeah. And then when it starts to get active, which is 67. We need more oboe English horn. Be-dum, 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 be-dum. Do you see the tops of the waves? Ya-dum, be-dum, 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 be-dim, be-dum. Make sure that that's there. Good. Can we try the beginning of this? Those of you following along in the score, you'll see that the 9/8 is not just like Alborada, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but it's per beat. So, beginning, what happens? Tell me. You flute solo for how long?
4 bars.
Kind of. 4 bars before you come in. But in the fourth measure, 1 ta ti oboe clarinet on big 2. Ta ti tim tim ya di dim ba di. Yeah. Third horn. Who's playing third for today? Brielle. Yeah, that's really that call and response. Ya di dim ba dim ba dum, and then decay. Beginning. Let's try. Fasten your seatbelts. Wait. No conducting. Maybe I'll start Ellie like this, and then fourth bar is where I join her. That's third horn. Fourth measure. Ellie, beautiful. Beginning is beautiful. Can you actually try it again? And you know what I'm always harping on you about. Take a risk. Yeah? Try to play so soft in the beginning that the note doesn't speak, right? Test yourself to see how like you can get us all to just shut up, okay? Yeah. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, da 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 dim ba di dum. And you guys know that you change, right? Yam 2, 3, im di da ya da da dum. Yeah, good. We'll work on the horn bits, but Nathan, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Brielle, be careful when you have the long note that holds 9 through 10. Make sure that it's super pristine so that he can move above that. Nathan, figure out your breathing so that you have enough time so that we don't give away the flip up. So ya dee dee da dee ba ya dee dee ba dee dum. Yeah, good. Let's go right at the 9/8 at 11. Measure 11. Basses, we have parts now? Good. What did he say? Someone took it home and forgot it. Naughty, naughty. We'll find out. What's the Chris Jenner gift? This is a case for the FBI. That's who we're going to call. Here we go. 9/8 at 11. Here we go. In. 2, 3, 1. clarinet keeps going. Hand was here for the horns, off for the horns. Yeah, you see that? Maya, the change is on the third big beat. So 1, 2, 3 clarinets, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then the arrival is the A sharp. Yeah, good. Lovely. Can we go 13? Do, re, sol, mi. So horns. If we could do it in 3, dam, do, 3, ba, dam, okay? But it's not in 3. 13. 13, 7, 8, 9. Three. Boom, brum. $25. $12.8. Boom. And yeah, third horn is on the last 8. So on the fourth beat of 30, 4 E pam pim tom tom tim. Amber, I need more of you when he has im boom brum. Yeah, see that, Amber? Now we fixed this last time at 30. Im ba dim pam. Yeah, good. Oh, and then this business. So remember, 1, 2, 3, taga 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 dan tam. If I'm at the 8th note in 12/8 and it feels eternal, what happens at 3/4? Less so, right? So im da ram da rin da dam bam bim bam da ga dam bam da im tum tam tim da ga dam bam. Does that make sense? Lightheaded in the flutes yet? We need a little more flexibility so that we can move when we need to, right? So it's not just always so heavy. Good. Can we go please 21? 21. Anyone in percussion want to come conduct? No? Okay, fine. It's fine. Here we go. 1. because you guys moved too early in 29. Adidam ti ti ta ti ta para tim tim ta yam. Does that make sense? Write a little arrow going forward at 27. It's not that it goes into 3, but and more playful. So when the second flute comes in, it should sound just like the first, an extension of that, and really wild with the crescendo. Woo. The hard parts are waiting for the first violins. It's kind of at the end of the piece, so don't fret. Second's great job. Let's go 27. Okay, here we go. In and. Ellie, do you see where we are? 32. That's you, right? First flute? Is it? Yeah. 32. Nice job. That's really hard. Here we go. 32. 3 and. 1 ding dam im da ba da ba da ba da ba underneath the elbow. Yeah. If you can't hear oboe at 37, you're too loud. Oboe can be more. But they still need to be able to hear you. Can we go back, please? 32. More rhapsodic and clarinet. No, again, you have so much space, so we got to do something with it. 32. 15 minutes till dinner. Stay with me. 32. Here we go. 3 and. Chop, chop, in. Da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da. Yes. Underneath the elbow. Underneath the clarinet. You're pianissimo here. Yeah. When you stop the bow, the sound then dies. Yum. You have to stay active, otherwise the sound dies. What we essentially want at 53, Noah, it'll be a little bit louder at 51 because yom tim tem tom tem tim ta di yadam yada di da 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 da, and then oboe sneaks in ti ta tam ta di pom pim pom. Write a big squiggle over the third beat at 54. E ba bi pa jum 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 jum. How many of you remember who was around for the piston? Incredible flutist. Remember that dang spot with the flutes where we were trying to just, there were the quarters together and it took us forever? It was laughable. I thought you guys were punking me or something. This is that. And I think as long as it's just a little nudge. Yum, yum, yum. Can we try this at 55? I want the strings to play the note that you play without the rhythm that you play it. Does that make sense? So just as chords. Can we try that at 55? 55 and warm it up, warm it up, warm it up. Next bar. Next bar. Oh, love that. Next bar. Yum, tea, notes. And then the chromaticism, yeah? Listen to that. Winds, can you play with us? At 55. 55. Just play chords. Don't play your rhythm for now, okay? And they're going to go in time. 55. Ready, and go, and... What happens when you make a smoothie? Yeah, you're getting a little ahead of me. What? Thank you for that. Thank you. You're still a little ahead. You pull out the ingredients that you want to put into the smoothie. Yeah. And what do they look like before you put them into the blender? Solid, a banana. Maybe you freeze it. That's great. Makes it cold. Raspberry, whatever you put in there. Spinach. All these parts, right? What happens after the blend? Yes. So my point being at 55, it's not so important that we hear jum, 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 because it's just the same note. Blend it. Now we can't have moving at different times, but what we can have is the sense of what we did when we just played the chord. Then we need rhythm. Yam, team, da-dam, yam, tam. Make sense? Yeah. And then with the winds, be careful. For now, let's try something. When you have it 63, yadam, beating, beating. If you guys stay steady, and I'm not frenetic looking at you like this, don't move. So I can attach what they're doing up here to that, yeah? But if I start to move faster, remember what I said, sometimes if I move faster, it might not be for you, yeah? I think what I found is that the universal get a move on is just kind of like looking at everyone and like go, 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 yeah? Otherwise, energy is where it needs to be to kind of move it. Good, fine, fine, fine. Now, this is the reason we're able to do the Hovhaness, because this is so hard. This is like a Swiss watchmaker, yeah? For the horns, you have to count everything, all the little bars. Before we go to dinner, I want to explain a couple of things. So, all of this business at, what is it, rehearsal for you, is, I'm going to show you. Can you write in your part at this moment, shimmering. So this tune is shimmering. And yes, your accompanimental syncopation adds to that, so write that in. Starting from 55. I mean, the whole piece shimmers, yeah, so, but especially this. Cellos and first violins, brilliant at 73. That's the idea. Ya-dee-da-da-dee-da, yam-dam, harp, ba-yam-bum, when I release. Ba-ya-dam, ba-dee-dim. Then it's Nathan at 74. Phones away, please. We're still in rehearsal. And when we get to 78 here, ya-dee-da-da-dee-da, im-ta, ti, pa-pam. First violin, do you see that? The 16th that you have. Your solo, Andrew. So oboe, it comes first. Ya-dee-da-da-dee-da, ti, pa-pam, pa-dum-pam. Okay? And then also at 79, flute has to come out of the ether. Okay. 83 is in subdivided 4. Horns are all all that stuff. Yeah, it's weird for you, but think of the trouble. Write a squiggle, fourth beat of 85. Violas and cellos, you have to hide in the weeds here. Yeah, make it a little brushy. Oboe comes out of the ether in 86. Same thing at 90. The action is all in the horns. Now, this is what I want to explain. 92. Go with me to 92. I don't know if I have it in this. At your 94, mark something. In 12. So flutes, ya. It's kind of the same thing without the dots, right? So ya, ya, da, da, dee, ba, da, da, dum. See that? And then the next measure, 95, is in 8. Ya, dee, ti, ta, ta, im, ba, dee, da, ba, dee, da, ba, dee, ba, da, ba, dum. And then it's in 4. Ya, dee, da, da, dee, da, da, dee, da, dum, dee. Make sense? Yeah. Yep. And then, 99, 3 and 4 and subdivision just on the back end. So inner Debussy, second violins, be careful. Im, ta, change. See that? And then we go back into 12 at 100. And then 9. So for flute, at 102, dee-dum, ba-dee-da-da-dee-dum, ba-da-da-da-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum, ya-da-dee-dee, ya-dee, in oboe, ya-dee-dee. Make sense? And then, last 5 bars, count with me. This is the funny part I was telling Amber about, I think. Pim, pam, 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 pim, pam, 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 ti, bi, ba, bi, bam. Yeah? And that's hard with horn 1 and 3. 4 before the end. See this? So you're with first violins. 1, 2, 3, dim, di, 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 2, 3, di, ya, di, dum, tam. Last 3 bars are kind of in 4. Tom, harp. Other flutes come in on 3, harp. 1, 2, 3, harp, 2, ya, 3, 4, 1, release in the winds. Does that make sense? Can we try this? In 4 minutes. Let's go measure 90. Yeah. At 90. English horns. So, yeah, good. Horns, body, dotty, dotty, dot. Yeah, here we go. 4 and. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, here we go. 4 and. Dot. Bam, bam, yam, bam, 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 dee, da, bam, 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 da, yam, dam, 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 bam, dee, da, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, oh, dee, da, ee, da, ee, da, dee, da, oh, da, ee, da, ee. We'll fix it. Can we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from the end? So it looks like it's in 4, but this is the one where I have to be in 12. So it's just wait for the third beat. Team body da dum body da dum. What did I say from the end? 9 from the end, which is 9-8. Yeah? Retenu. Ready? Et and. Yeah, that's you guys. That's you guys. Here we go. Right at that. Good, 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 good. 5 from the end. Here we go.
Do we all play?
I would like you to.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Here we go. 5 from the end. Here we go. Ready? And. Pim, pam, pam, pam. Pim, pam, pam. Da, dee, da, da. Yeah, we'll come back to it after dinner. Thank you.